All right, everyone. This is Andrew's Movie Corner, back with you once again. Last left off with the 1992 Canadian VHS, The Story of Robin Hood. This is supposedly going to be the last part of my Canadian VHS collection for 2025. Yeah, since yesterday was Canada Day. Anyways, let's get started with the 2002 French-Canadian VHS of Tarzan and Jane. Yep, it's the spine, character of Tarzan, and the back. And here's the tape with the ink label, blue lid. Cartridge number 6 out of 24. And then we have a 1994 Canadian VHS of This Is America, Charlie Brown, The Great Inventors. This is volume 1. It's the spine, Careful of Lucy, and the back. And the top, and the other spine. It's the tape with the sticker label and the end label. Alrighty. And then we have the 2000 Canadian VHS of the Tigger movie. This was one of my favorite films from my childhood. It's the spine, character profile of Tigger, and the back says enchanting and irresistible, a must for Pooh fans, says Jim Svejda of KNX CBS Radio. Bonus, new Kenny Loggins' never before seen Your Heart Will Lead You Home music video. And yep, here's the tape, the ink label. Cartridge number is 775 out of 802. Yeah. And then we have the 1996 Canadian VHS of Tiny Toy Stories. 5 amazing computer animated shorts that from the award-winning creators of Toy Story. Yep. It's the spine, character profile of Tinny, and the back. It's got these 5 short films. The Adventures of Andre and Wally B, Luxo Jr., Red's Dream, Tintoy, and Knick Knack. Yep, Luxo Jr. would appear at the beginning of Toy Story 2 in 1999 in theaters, with Knick Knack appearing at the beginning of Finding Nemo in 2003. And Tintoy, I believe, would have been in 95 when the first Toy Story film came to theaters. There's the other spine, the top, and the tape itself. The ink label needs to be rewound. Cartridge number of 32 out of 37. And I got this tape sealed back in December of 2017. This one's actually a nice copy. Someday I am going to get the US printing of this. Then we have the first copy of the 96 Canadian VHS of Toy Story. This is the one that's really badly damaged towards the end of the credit. Well, it's at the end of the tape during the end credits, right? The end of the credits. Yep. It's a Pixar Animation Studios film. Yep. It's the spine, character profile Buzz Lightyear, and the back, and it says Miraculous is Entertainment Weekly. Here's the tape, the ink label, and this one's got a cartridge number of 60 out of 432, yep. And I'll show you how this tape did snap off at the end, and I had to tape it together, yeah. Tape the two ends back together. Sorry. Yep. There you go. There it is. That's where the tape snapped. Yep, if you're trying to play it right at the end in a Funai VCR, then that's probably right somewhere. That's kind of where the tape will kind of automatically rewind. Try to rewind unless you hit the play button. Yep, I mean, it kind of ruined the heads of my 2000 Panasonic OmniVision VCR. The PV4520 VCR. Well, luckily I was able to clean the heads on that VCR. Yeah. Then we have the second copy, which also is a little damaged. Not as bad. Just a little. Just the foam strip's kind of dirty. I'll show you proof in a second. I mean, yeah. It's got the same ink label. It's got a cartridge number of 100 out of 185. I'll show you proof. Yeah, the film strip's just a little dirty. That's all. And then we have the 2000 Canadian VHS of Toy Story. It's from the Gold Classic Collection line. It's the only one of the Canadian Toy Story. Brings the English spring that is not broken. Has no damage on the film strip. I mean, just one small crack on the window, but that's it. No major damage. That's on this copy. This is the one that has no major damages whatsoever on the film strip of the Canadian print. It's the spine, character profile Buzz Lightyear, and the back says, "A wonder to behold his people." This does have the Tin Toy short at the beginning of the film, right before the feature presentation logo would roll around. It's the tape with the ink label. Cartridge number is 40 out of 424. Yeah. Toy Story is on my top 10 all-time favorite Disney films list as well. Yeah, did not mention that in this video. I mentioned that in one of the last couple. I may have mentioned that. I don't remember. No, I didn't. And then we have the 2000 French Canadian VHS of Toy Story. Yeah, side, the Buzz, and the back. I'll translate this in English. A wonder to behold his people. Tape, the ink label's got the 96 French Canadian tape label. This one's got a cartridge number of 19 out of 37. And then we have a 2000 Canadian VHS of Toy Story 2. THX certified, yep. It's the spine, character profile of Woody and Buzz. And the back says the rare sequel that lived up to its predecessors is Entertainment Weekly, and To Infinity and Way Beyond, totally irresistible, says Leah Rosen and People. It has bonus features, complete set of hilarious outtakes, Luxo Jr. animated short film from Pixar, and pristine presentation created directly from the original digital source, and THX certified. Here's the tape, the ink label, print date is September 22nd, 2000. Then we got a 2000 French Canadian VHS of Toy Story 2. Yeah, also THX certified. Spine, font Woody and Buzz in the back. I'm going to translate both of these critic reviews in English. The rare sequel that lives up to its predecessors in Entertainment Weekly, and To Infinity and Way Beyond, totally irresistible, says Leah Rosen of People. Tape, the ink label, print date is October 6, 2000. Then we have a 1995 French Canadian, 94 French Canadian VHS of A Troll at Central Park. Yeah, can't translate that in English because I don't have an English VHS of this right now. Here's the spine and the back. Here's the tape, the ink label, no printed on this tape. Now we will go on to the VeggieTales, starting with the 1998 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales, Where's God When I'm Scared? Extraordinary, says Washington Post. Yep. Here's the spine, character profile of Junior Asparagus. And the back says Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun. Where's God When I'm Scared contains 2 hilarious, fully computer animated stories that teach kids a biblical perspective on handling everyday fears. It's got special bonus feature, the Water Buffalo song. And here's the other spine. Here's the top. Here's the tape with the sticker label. No print date on this tape. Then we have the 1999 Kids Motion International VHS of God Wants Me to Forgive Them. Morally uplifting, genuinely amusing, says Parents Magazine. Here's the spine, character profile Pa Grape. In the back, it says Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun. God Wants Me to Forgive Them contains 2 hilarious, fully computer animated stories that teach children a biblical perspective on forgiveness. Special bonus feature, the Forgive-O-Matic. Here's the other spine. Here's the top. And here's the tape with the sticker label. No printed on this tape. They're all Canadian tapes. And then we have the 1998 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales, Are You My Neighbor? Extraordinary, says Washington Post. Here's the spine, careful of Jerry Gord. In the back, says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. Are You My Neighbor contains 2 hilarious, fully computer animated stories that teach kids a biblical perspective on loving others. Special bonus feature, the Hairbrush Song. Here's the other spine. And here's the top. Tape, the sticker label, no print data. I think Zachary Dykeman has all of these VeggieTales Kids Motion International tapes. Pretty sure he does. I know he had the Kids Motion copy of Where's God I'm Scared for sure. I know that for a fact. And the next 2, we have the 1998 Kids Motion International VHS of Rack, Shack, and Benny. Deliciously Sliced, as the Detroit Free Press. Yep, here's the spine. Character file, Mr. Nezzer. In the back, it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. There's trouble brewing at the Nezzer Chocolate Factory. It's got special bonus feature, the Dance of the Cucumber. It's the other spine and the top. And yep, here's the tape with the sticker label. No print date. I've had most of these Kids Motion International VeggieTales tapes for 3 years now. Next, we have the 1998 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales, Dave and the Giant Pickle. Deliciously Sliced, as the Detroit Free Press. Here's the spine, Bob Goliath. In the back, it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. Have you ever felt like you were too little to do anything big? It's got special appearance by world-famous superhero, Larry Boy. It's got special bonus feature, Love My Lips. Here's the other spine, the top, and the tape with the sticker label. No print date. And we have a 1999 Kids Motion International VHS of the toy that saved Christmas. Can a brave little toy find the true meaning of Christmas before it's too late? The spine, file Buzzsaw Louie. In the back, says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. You want a toy that's fun. You want a toy that's cute. You want Buzzsaw Louie. It says clever, quirky, green leafy fun, says the Chicago Tribune. Watchable, laughable, lovable, says Houston Chronicle. Special bonus feature, Oh Santa. Here's the other spine and the top. Here's the tape with the sticker label. No print date on this tape. Then we have a 1999 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales' Very Silly Songs. It's VeggieTales' very first sing-along video, including the new and improved Bunny song and the all-new silly song, The Parts That Don't Do Anything. The Veggies Kids Actually Likes is Newsweek. There's the spine, character file Paw Grape. In the back, it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. Sing Yourself Silly. Songs include VeggieTales theme song, I Can Be Your Friend, Dance the Cucumber, Lagoon Song, Water Buffalo Song, God is Bigger, Love My Lips, Oh No, Stand Up, Hairbrush Song, and Bunny Song. And the special bonus feature, The Parts That Don't Do Anything. It's the other spine and the top. Here's the tape with the sticker label. No print date on this tape. Then we have a 1999 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales, Larry Boy and the Fib from Outer Space. It says clever, quirky, green leafy fun, says the Chicago Tribune. Here's the spine, character file of the Fib, and the back, and it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. Larry Boy and the Fib from Outer Space contains a hilarious, fully computer animated stories that teach kids a biblical perspective on telling the truth. The name's really Miss Minimus, but you can call me Fib. It's got world premiere of Larry Boy's music video. Here's the other spine and the top. And here's the tape, the sticker label. No print date on this tape. Then we have the 1999 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales, Josh and the Big Wall. the veggies kids actually likes is Newsweek. Here's the spine, Character of the Annoying P. In the back, it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. Josh and the Big Wall contains one hilarious, fully computer animated story that teaches children a biblical perspective on obedience. It's got a special bonus feature, the Song of the Sabu. Here's the other spine, and the top. There's the tape, the sticker label. No print date on this tape. Then we have a 1999 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales Madame Blueberry. Here's the spine, Character from Madame Blueberry. In the back, and it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. It's the story of a very blueberry. It says clever, quirky, green leafy fun, says the Chicago Tribune, and watchable, laughable, lovable, says Houston Chronicle. And it's got special bonus feature, Love Songs with Mr. Lund. And here's the other spine. Here's the top. And here's the tape with the sticker label. Tape needs to be rewound. No print date on this tape. Then we have a 2000 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales, The End of Silliness. VeggieTales, Deliciously Silly, says the Detroit Free Press. There's the spine, from Archibald Asparagus. In the back, it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. Could this be the end of silliness? Songs include VeggieTales theme song, Song of the Sabu, Promised Land, Good Morning George, The Thankfulness Song, Keep Walking, Big Things 2, Stuff Not Wrap, His Cheeseburger, and more. It's got a special bonus feature, The Yodeling Veterinarian of the Alps. Here's the other spine and the top. And here's the tape with the sticker label. No printing on this tape. I got this tape sealed. And then we have a 2000 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales Larry Boy and the Rumor Weed. A smash hit, says Newsweek. Here's the spine, Character of the Rumor Weed. And the back says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. Any rumors caught your ear lately? It says clever, quirky, green leafy fun, and watchable, laughable, lovable. Here's the other spine and the top. And here's the tape with the sticker label. No print date on this tape. And we have the 2000 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales King George and the Ducky. VeggieTales, a smash hit, says Newsweek. Here's the spine, Character of King George. In the back, it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. Once upon a time, there lived a king. What people are saying about VeggieTales is eye-popping animation, says Parenting Magazine, and hilariously funny, says Billboard Magazine. And includes a silly song, Endangered Love. And here's the other spine, and the top. And here's the tape with the ink label. Cartridge number of 30 out of 51. And then we have a 2001 Kids Motion International VHS copy of Esther, the Girl Who Became Queen. It says VeggieTales eye-popping animation, says Parenting Magazine. It's the spine, Character of Esther. In the back, it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. The king needs a new queen and Esther has been chosen. What people are saying about VeggieTales is a smash hit, says Newsweek, and well-crafted and entertaining, says the Detroit News. Here's the other spine. Here's the top. Here's the tape, the ink label. Cartridge number is 38 out of 41. Alright. Then we have a 2001 Kids Motion International VHS copy of Lyle the Kindly Viking from VeggieTales. It says VeggieTales, a smash hit, says Newsweek. It's the spine, Character of Lyle. And the back, it says Sunday Morning Values, Saturday Morning Fun. Oh my, deserving to present something classy for a change, Archibald Asparagus has taken over VeggieTales. What people are saying about VeggieTales eye-popping animation, says Parenting Magazine, and well-crafted and entertaining, says Detroit News. This includes the sleigh song, Larry's High Silk Hat. Here's the other spine. Here's the top. And here's the tape with the ink label. Cartridge number is 25 out of 61. Yeah. Then we have a 2002 Kids Motion International VHS of VeggieTales, Heroes of the Bible, Lions, Shepherds, and Queens Oh My, with these 3 short episodes: David the Giant Pickle, Esther, and Daniel Lionston. 75 minutes. Yep. It's the spine, character of Dave, Esther, Mordecai, and Daniel. And the back, it says, what do you get when you cross vegetables with classic Bible stories? You get 75 minutes of fun. It's got Daniel and Lionston from Where's God When I'm Scared, David the Giant Pickle, and Esther the Girl Became Queen. And it also says Sunday morning values, Saturday morning fun. And yep, here's the tape with the ink label. Cartridge number is 14 out of 27. I've had this tape for 2.5 years now. Alrighty. Then we have the 1984 Canadian VHS of Walt Disney Cartoon Classics Limited Gold Edition with Donald Duck. I've got a beta copy of this as well, but the beta copy is a US printing. This one's Canadian. Here's the spine and the back. Includes the autograph hounds. Donald stars with Gabble, Garbo, and Temple. It's got the titles: Donald's cousin Gus, the Riveter, the autograph hound, A Good Time for a Dime, Donald's Tire Trouble, Drip Dippy Donald, and the New Neighbor. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, this clamps is breaking. It's the tape with the gold sticker label, giant reels, and a tan lid, and no print date. Yeah. This isn't good. I'm afraid we're going to have to use some tape to fix this. We'll see. I'll try that later. Then we got the 1994 Canadian VHS of Winnie the Pooh and Christmas 2. Yep. Here's the spine, character file of Santa Pooh. And the back says, celebrate a very special Christmas with Winnie the Pooh and a lovable cast of characters in Disney's delightful holiday tale. It's got special bonus program, The Magic Earmuff, starring lovable Piglet. And yep, here's the tape, the ink label. No print date on this tape. Then we have a 1999 Canadian VHS of Winnie the Pooh Seasons of Giving. A new full-length adventure. Yep. There's the spine, character profile Pooh and Kessie. And the back says, sure to touch your children's hearts. Pure Pooh magic, says Mike Trotman of Family Fun. Here's the tape itself with an ink label. Cartridge number is 192 out of 204. Yeah. This tape does not have a Playhouse Disney promo. Yep, and instead it is replaced with the home video preview for Tarzan. Then we have a 2000 Canadian VHS of it. A full-length adventure. Yep. Here's the spine, character file of Pooh and Kessie. And the back, same critic review as the 99 VHS. And yep, has the same ink label. Cartridge number 5 out of 25. And we have one more we're going to show in this part. And then we'll be done. We have the 2000 Canadian VHS of Winnie the Pooh Sing a Song with Tigger, featuring songs from the Tigger movie. There's the spine, character profile of Tigger, and the back. It says, Tigger's word game helps lay the groundwork for learning to read. It says, Margaret Heritage of Principal Seeds University Elementary School at UCLA. This includes Tigger's favorite songs. New scrapbook song, The Wonderful Thing About Tiggers. New, The Whoop-De-Dooper Bounce, Forever and Ever, Round My Family Tree. Which is new. I Want to Scare Myself. New, Playing in the Woods. King of the Beasties. New, How to Be a Tigger. Pirates is What Will Be. Everything Was Right. And new scrapbook song reprise. Yep, and some of the red at the top song are sang from the Tigger movie, and bonus programming at the end. It's got Tiggerific tips on making a scrapbook, which there's no stay tuned after the feature for that, but that does appear anyway. I find that kind of strange. Anyways, here's the tape, the ink label, the the cartridge number of 30 out of 130. I've had this tape for 7 years now. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to stay tuned. Leave a like, leave a good comment, and hit that subscribe button for more videos.